What is going on, everybody? Turn on my chat. Put this up here. Excuse me. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me pin that too. There we go. All right. What's happening? Been a crazy week already. Or a crazy week since last time. Or last Tuesday my stream got all screwed it up. But and then my daughter just went and had dinner, and I think she's having an allergic reaction whenever she ate. Let's see. So, yep. Happy Tuesday. What's up, Dr. Art? Just chilling. Normal. Oh, it's been a weird week. What's up, Tom? How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, they like putting ads up on it. And it's funny, when I set it up for, monetization, it says, "Oh, this video can't be monetized." Like, well, you're running ads on it, so yeah. That's the YouTube stuff. It was dead, yeah. It was, wasn't it? I apologize for not being in there. I just wasn't really feeling so hot. I had still have a lot on my mind, and the normal stuff. What's up, Jeff? Just hanging out. My screen seems kind of dark. Let me click on my video real quick and see if that. Oh, look, there's an ad. Sorry. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Whoops. No, it's working. So, yeah, just normal stuff. I said dealing with my grandma passing away, and, just chilling and knowing. More recalls, yeah. I got a recall coming on my camper. I guess they've got the wrong, not the wrong, but a faulty or just bad manufactured. What's up, Cletus? How you doing, cousin? I appreciate that, Dan. She lived a good life. These last few months weren't real good to her. So thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Yeah, she just hated to see the way she went, with the Alzheimer's and whatever else it was. But yeah. But she just fell asleep and didn't wake back up the other day. So it's a good thing. What else? I got the engine and transmission out of the truck. Man, I scraped a bunch of gunk off that transmission. Got it all cleaned up. Oven cleaned it, pressure washed it, like rinse and repeat 4 or 5 times. Got it pretty clean. All the things that scare my old ass. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Wasn't pretty at all. It's sad because they have these really, really bad anxiety attacks and stuff. It's just, it's horrible. Horrible. What the hell's going on here? What's up, Ken? How you doing, man? Yeah, I got the engine transmission out. I got the oil pan cleaned up. I pulled the windage tray off the engine and pulled a rod cap in the main cab. And that engine is really good, really clean. I was worried because the oil pan had a bunch of metal in it. Yeah, Ken Diggett is 500. Yeah. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? But I was really worried when I was cleaning that pan today at work. I'm like, oh no, but it's not the pan that came off that engine. I called the guy that I got it from. Don't look at the cam bearings. Yeah. But yeah, got some of that stuff done yesterday. I was off and just trying to keep my mind off of stuff and fiddling around in the yard and fixed my garage door and all that good stuff. Went to work today. It was pretty good. Got a load of firewood dropped off a little bit ago for camping. Guy brought me a cord of firewood that was already split and dumped it in the backyard for me. It was nice of him. And yeah, it's just been. I did get to go to the lake, which it's actually probably one of the first places my grandma ever took me camping. So that was fun. She wasn't, she would have wanted me to do that anyway. She'd have been pissed if I didn't go. So some friends came up. It was a good time. Got to work on the truck a little bit. So hopefully I can get all the welding done now. Do some grinding, do some painting. I got to do some clearancing for the exhaust. Just all the little things now. And of course, I want to go through the transmission, and I got a gasket set for the engine. I want to pull the heads off of it and stuff, just make sure everything's cool. Get her ready to go. Yeah. My grandma was a city slicker herself, so yeah. She was pretty much my mom though, because my mom left when I was 10, and she raised me until I moved out when I was 16. So, but she's in a better place now. She's with her husband and her daughter and her son that have passed. So. Yeah. Take it easy, Cletus. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Yep, it's definitely going to be a blast. Just got to get her done. It's crunch time now. Yeah, I moved out when I was 16. I had our oldest daughter was born when I was 17. So yeah, I started early. It's all good though. And then Brenna, my youngest daughter, just came home. She's yakking up. She went to Mongolian Grill and she's like, I don't know what I ate, but my body don't want it. Hey, Heavens Mopar, how you doing, buddy? You're at work, but you're listening? Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, if none of you guys have subscribed to him, he's got some cool videos and some neat cars. Heavens Mopars, that is. School is a waste, yeah. I stayed in school. I finished school. It wasn't easy, but I did it. So make sure I'm not missing anything here. I'll leave that okay. New tires on the front of the Duster, wheels polished, blue plugs on the extra hole pad. Nice, that's cool. Yeah, going to a show Friday night. Nice. Doing live from Duster Bus. That's cool. Yeah, she probably did. You're probably right, Tom. She thinks that the sauce she had pineapple in it. She's allergic to pineapple, so I'm like, great. And I can't give her any allergy medicine because she can't keep it down. So if I have to cut out of here fast, you know what happens. She should be fine, but you don't know how it goes. Hey Kim, how you doing? Made spark plug wires. Wasn't it intuitive? He just thought. Yeah, we'll do it one at a time. Definitely. Man, the weather's been nice, hasn't it? Jeezy Pete. Yeah, she's just throwing up and sweating. So yeah, I'll probably run up and check on her in a minute. She said she was getting in the bathtub. Hey Don, what's happening, buddy? Oh, you know what? I need to put that. Probably need to put this link up again, don't I? Hey, unfinished project. Yeah, 95. Jeezy Pete. It was, man, over the weekend here. It was where I was at. It was about 90 degrees. We had a storm blow through, but I mean nothing happened. We were all safe. So trying to get the wife's project finished so I can work on my yeah. There's always that in there, having both parts. Cat screwing with you again. Yeah. Excuse me. Working on more rust repair on the van. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a never ending battle where we live at, that's for sure. I know my little S10 is going to need some more rust repair, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. It's just it's lightening itself as we speak. Where are you located, unfinished project? NSB, what's going on, brother? We're just hanging out. Tuesday night. I think it's about, let's see, it's probably in the 70s here right now. Yeah, 70, 72 it says. East Coast, Mid Atlantic. Okay, gotcha. I'm in Ohio, so yeah, spray foam. Yeah, definitely spray foam to fix some rust. Or I've seen guys use ramen noodles. Yeah, Bondo. Yeah, 75. Dan says. Yeah, 63 where Tom is. I can't abide by spray foam. That's what the mechanic said. Yeah, and my dad was a body man, so I want him to teach me how to do lead work before he goes away, because he's probably one of the last ones around that does it. When I do those quarter panels, probably in the next winter. Oh, hold on a second. Hello? Yeah, hold on just a second. Hey guys, give me 1 second. I gotta take her some Benadryl. Sorry about that. Let's see. What did I forget? 2 hags. Yeah, Lakeland is cold. Spray foam. Leadwork doesn't have any. Yeah, it doesn't. But it's a dying breed, so I really want to learn how to do it. Oh, sorry, John. Sorry, John.
What's happening?
Oh Lord, my speaker's working.
Okay.
No, I had audio problems last week and I couldn't hear.
I see Kim says Dart Sport. Dart Sport's supposed to have 2 exclamation points.
That's right.
proper spelling.
How you doing, John?
Oh, reasonably well.
Yeah, good.
We got our own. So I'm done with putting windows in an old house for a while.
Oh, okay, good. So you got her done, huh? For the most part, at least.
Now the other one done, the shorter one.
Oh wow, that was a big window. Yeah.
Oh, that's the small one.
Oh, okay.
The other one's huge.
Yeah. Cousin Eddie and 2 hacks said. Roach Runner. Yeah. Oh, Lordy. Well, you got Ken over 500 last night. That was pretty cool.
That was a lot of fun.
It was.
It was a lot of fun.
So, yeah, we just got the normal chat going on. Like I said, Heavens Mopar's in here. I try and get him some subs. He's at work. He's just listening. Kim's in here. Patrick, Dan, Don, Jeff Rowe. NSB was here too, I think. Cletus stopped in for just a hot second. He must be busy.
That's what's fun about my channel is we do things for all the other channels.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that's what it's all about. Is rallying everyone around to get subs. St. Jude fundraiser.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good. It's good that works, and it does.
Yeah, promote the other channels. You put them over. They all get healthier. I mean, that's definitely just a bunch of fun.
May I address the elephant in the room with some guy mic dropping out? I don't know what that's all about. Sorry. Oh.
Yeah, that's loud.
Hey, Nathan's. How you doing, sir? Nathan's Mopar Garage. Welcome, sir. Let's see. Yeah, it's just been a weird week for me because, like I said, I lost my grandma Friday and just been in a blah mood, I did get to work on the truck some though. That was good. So, was my microphone dropping out?
I think it's something else.
Oh, okay.
Mike's Mischief dropped out of the No Name Nationals today. What's up with that?
Huh? Mike's Mischief. Yeah. Well, what the heck? We were just talking to him last night.
Yeah, I guess the attrition's starting to set in.
Yeah.
I believe Frankenstein C20. I believe he's not gonna be able to make it either.
Sorry, Jeff. What's up, Jeff Rowe?
Hey.
What's happening?
Sorry to hear about your grandma. What's going on, Mr. Wilburn? I lost my grandma a year ago that same day, Jason.
Damn. Friday the 13th.
Yep.
What's funny is
he made a video and something about disagreement with management of what? Management of the No Name Nationals? I haven't heard anything about it.
He dropped out, but I didn't watch it.
Huh.
Disagreement of management, like of what?
Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't get that one.
Was it his management of his job?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I got people asking me. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go do some digging and I'll be back.
Okay. Take it easy,
right.
John.
Eddie.
Jeffro, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
Good.
Not too bad. Just got my engine done last night.
Oh, sweet. Got it all together, huh?
It's all together. And I have an engine dolly thingy for it that had really shitty ass wheels on it. They snapped. So I'm building a wooden crate that have that bolt too. And I'm going to just play a little joke and I'm painting it Ford blue because my machinist is like, enough of this Ford blue shit. We need to get back to orange crap. So
oh, heck yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
My brother has this skid that somebody put these, it's like it's hey Battery, how you doing, buddy? It's set up to set an engine in, and got these huge casters on it, and I actually have that transmission, the power glide that I was cleaning on yesterday. That thing had so much shit on it.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, it was 60 years of gook, man. I scraped like an inch worth of it off, and then I pressure washed it, and then oven cleaned it like 3 times.
Oven cleaner works great, and
oh, man,
my lost push rod showed up.
Oh,
I already got another set, but if anybody needs some 8775 08 wall 3/8 wedged in push rods, chromoly 4130.
Jeff has them in stock.
Yeah.
That sounds like about the same length that I used to run in my Windsor motors.
Yeah.
What's up, Big Mike? Yeah, it's a funny car in Jeff's garage. It's a with a Charger in it. I asked you that. I'm retarded. I forget.
Yeah, 75, 76.
I thought it was a Magnum because of the taillights. My buddy's dad had them. Well, it still has it, actually. Yeah. That's so cool. Is it just the shell? Oh, yeah, it's just sitting on carts, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually sitting on Halloween. I'm using them for Halloween. They're old
gurneys.
Old hospital gurneys. So
nice.
Let the Halloween pranks begin.
That's it, yeah.
Sadly, I might confuse holidays and do it on a holiday people aren't going to realize. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can do it whenever you want. I mean, my birthday is on Christmas in July, so.
Hey, there you go.
It's cool. This one campground, it's a state park around here. It's just south of us. They do that. And they have you decorate your trailer up and lights and stuff. And we actually won it last year. They give you a little trophy and like gift cards and shit. It was pretty neat. It's fun to do.
That does sound like fun.
It was a blast.
So yeah, get the engine back here, start setting up the linkage, carbs.
Mm-hmm. That'll be fun
stuff.
Jazz.
Yeah, and put the serpentine kit on it. And Kyle's been MIA because he's been remodeling a kitchen completely from the ground up. And it's a big kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out there next week and start working on the car, getting stuff plumbed up. And I still got a lot of work to do, but
oh yeah, because you hauled it to his place, didn't you?
Yeah.
I remember that now. Yeah, I got my engine out today. Or sorry, the engine and transmission out yesterday. Pulled the pan off of it today, took it to work, cleaned it up. And then I pulled a main cap and a rod cap. Everything looks fine. It's clean as a whistle inside. So
yeah,
I got head gaskets and shit I want to change on it. So hopefully I'll have it in there running next month. That's my plan, but we'll see how that goes.
I know how that goes. Mine won't be in there running next month. Well, it might be.
I mean, we got
a lot of wiring to do.
We still got half this month and, whole nother month. So
we got
how many miles on that LS? I don't even know how many miles are on it, but I can tell
all of them.
Yeah. It looks like a low mile engine inside. It's really clean. I mean, you still see the crosshatch marks in the cylinder wall. I'm like, that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
I'll tell you what, those things are cool. They have 6 bolt mains.
Cross bolt too.
Yeah, big on the the big end of the rod is just beefy. and they're not machined, they're broken. So when you take it apart, it's kind of cool. You can see all the little cracks and stuff in it. So you have to make sure you put the rods back on where they came from. You know?
Yep.
So, but that makes them stronger. So pretty neat.
They handle quite a bit. That's the
Take it
crazy
easy.
part.
Take it easy, Blake. Thanks for stopping by, brother. So yeah, it's just been a kind of a blah week for me. So
it's been a busy week for me.
Yeah, could be close to 200 and still look good inside. Yeah, I mean it could be. Like I said, I know nothing about this engine. It was just one that you know what, Mike is being a puss. There, I said it. If you have a problem, fine. If you have a problem but can't say why, like it's some big secret, it must not be a good reason.
So did he ever say why?
I think John was going to figure out what was going on now.
Do some investigations.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Maybe he was just doing a publicity video. You know how they do that shit.
Yeah, I don't see Mike doing that though. He's pretty straight laced.
Yeah, he is pretty cut and dry, isn't he?
Yeah.
I said, I don't know. I like the guy.
I do too.
I don't have any ill feelings. I was trying to give them time to sort it out. Some people enjoy drama. I don't know.
I hate drama.
She's looking at the aluminum 4.6 block. We'll take 1,500. Yeah. It was kind of different. That's what Big Mike says. Saying he was going to refund people their entry fees. What? I don't know. I don't want to get in the middle of it. I ain't worried about it. I got my own shit to worry about.
Yeah. I got a car to put together.
Yeah, I got enough problems. I got one guy dropped out and pulled his whole channel down. Really?
Huh.
I don't get it. Time waits for no one.
Yep.
Gravity never sleeps.
Neither do I.
Yeah, right. Oh. John was talking about that last night. Drama, BS, rumor mill junk. That's what Blake said. You're probably right.
Hello, Blaker.
Yeah, the 4.6s. Yeah, they've got a really beefy bottom end. I've worked on a few of those, so. But I just didn't have one at the time, so.
Kind of work with what you got, really.
The guy that pulled his channel down had over 2,000 subscribers. Wow.
Ooh.
I know how long it takes to get that many, and that's a lot of work. Shit, I'm going on 3 years and almost have 2,200, you know? Oh. Hey, we got a paint drying video going on too, Jeff. Thanks.
Yeah,
those are always popular.
and it's a color I'm learning to hate. No offense to any Ford guys out there.
Like Big Mike. Big Mike's got 64 to go. Good for you.
There you go. Mike. Come on, Big Mike. You'll get it.
You there, brother. Yeah, you'll get it. No worries. See you, Kim. We'll see you when you get back. Frankenstein C20 wasn't really. He had a really good channel too.
What did he do?
He's the one that pulled his channel down. His whole channel.
What?
Yeah, that's what Big Mike said. Holy moly. He got most of his subs from the Freedom Convoy deal. Oh, okay.
And he pulled his channel?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's insane.
Yeah, Mopar and GM Blues are similar. My buddy used to, he has a Firebird that he races. I'll actually on Memorial Day weekend, I'll be doing some live videos. He's going to be racing for the first time this year. And he used to paint his engines Mopar blue. And he called it, and everybody was like, "What is that?" And he was like, "Well, it's a Pontiac. You know, it's got to have like corporate GM color on it."
Yeah, no shit.
It was a Pontiac with a small block Chevy in it, you know.
Yeah.
It had his mom bought it new in '85. It had an Iron Duke in it.
Oh, nice. I got to go up to the lovely southern part of Chicago, Berwyn, Illinois, to pick up a Sun machine. I bought a distributor machine.
I saw that. That's cool.
Got a really good deal on that. It works.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Jeff, you gonna put an oval on it and some script?
Yeah, no kidding. Gonna do something with it. This thing better
74 was the first year for corporate blue. Yeah.
It just sounds like horrible. There we go. Fuck it. It's done.
Excuse it's blue.
French. It's blue.
Oh, excuse me. So yeah. Just I think everything's slowing down because everybody's outside having fun and goofing off.
Yeah, I went into work today, which is rare.
Yeah.
And last night I stayed up way too late, and my alarm went off like an hour and a half early. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on like 3 hours here.
Jimmy would flip out.
Yeah. He's gonna love this because it's kind of a joke.
Mm-hmm.
He is just not loving the blue.
Too much blue in here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. He built a motor for a guy, Hot Wheel 283, and the lifters failed on it.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Of course they did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Tom, how you doing, brother?
Yep. Good old lifters.
Bloodsuckers are out for the first time, and got the Skeeters.
Yeah.
When we were up the lake, I seen a bat just going wild, catching Skeeters.
I got all kinds of bats where I live.
I built a bat house to try and get some in the backyard, and
I didn't have any luck with that.
I didn't either. I had birds in it. I don't know how the hell they got in it. But...
I had hornets in mine.
Oh no. My buddy is giving me a hard time about going with the Chrysler Blue on my 452, but it's growing on it. Yeah. See, eating lots of garlic keeps the Skeeters away, and the chicks.
Yeah.
There's this guy. He's our IT guy. We call him Garlic because he must eat that stuff like it's going out of style. Like, as soon as he walks in the shop, it's like, whoo, ain't no vampires around here, that's for sure. Feed the chicks garlic, too. I've been gone. Oh, he's been gone since Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the way it is, I reckon.
Yeah.
I just think Hemi, or what does it say? Big Mike, even the HP engines in 72 were blue. Yeah. Yeah, I guess everybody's saying we need to watch that video.
Huh. That makes me want to go watch it. I wonder what's up with that. That just like doesn't sound very
I don't know. Yeah. Strange oddities.
Yes.
Of course, we're used to that as long as we've been around. Especially dealing with the public most of my life.
See, yeah.
That's one thing I like about working at for a municipality is I don't have to worry about dealing with customers. I just go steal their truck and fix it and park it back where they parked it.
There you go.
If they don't like it, tough shit. Dominic's restaurant used to use a fuckload of garlic. Oh yeah, and their dressing, it was awesome though.
There's a pizza place up here that sells frozen pizzas, and they're called Butch's White Garlic.
Mm-hmm.
They're so addicting, but you eat one of them, you're just like,
yeah.
I like garlic.
Ooh, my light's getting ready to fall. Oh no, don't do that. I have to touch shit and then it falls apart. Yeah, I like garlic myself too. You already got a lot of pizza places being close to Chicago, I bet.
There's even down here
Mhm.
this way, there's still a lot. I mean, there's a really good. It's actually they're known for like one of the oldest pizza ovens in the state of Illinois.
That's the best, dude. That is the best.
It's called Lucas Bar and Grill. It's like upstairs, downstairs in this old building, and it's pretty. It's actually so it's got the I want to say the oven is the oven all that's downstairs, but it's got the old like they deliver the pizza upstairs through like
like a dumbwaiter type thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Pretty neat.
Heck yeah. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we went when we went up to the lake. It's about an hour north of where I live, and there's a little town called Wapakoneta. It's where the Neil Armstrong Museum is, and there's this little place called J. Marie's. It's in like a little historical district, like those little tiny old shops. This place, everything is cooked in a wood fire oven.
Nice.
It's freaking amazing. Like top notch chef recipes,
Nice.
And they have a lot of the local, microbrewery beers there and stuff. We went there Saturday with some friends when we were up there.
My brother-in-law's brewery / restaurant. Food's pretty decent. They got a eclectic menu, but they do some pretty good pizzas.
Oh,
and burgers.
Good. Yeah, they got some really good pizzas. And I got I don't even remember what I got. Oh, I got a Reuben, and I've never had a wood-fired Reuben. It's so good.
There's a place up in Elmwood Park, which is like an old suburb of Chicago, like real mid-century modern area. It's actually in the 50s and 60s where a lot of the mob lived.
Oh, okay.
And there's a place there called Johnny's Beef. It's like Italian beef and Polish sausage. It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's a cool looking building, but there's like no seating. Like you walk in one door, you order, you go down the counter and get your shit. And then like right behind it's like a ledge if you want to eat, but it's just, I mean, and they have like Italian shaved ice.
Oh, wow.
Which is good. So like if you're there in the summertime, the line is long, but it goes quick. It's really good.
Yeah. So they're just rushing you through. Pretty much just like carry out only.
Yep.
And I mean, pretty good.
You remember the Saturday Night Live skit where it was cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Well, that's Billy Goat Tavern.
Oh, okay.
And it's where those guys, when they were at Second City in Chicago, it was a bar restaurant, and it's called the Billy Goat Tavern. It was the old place where they had the Billy Goat for it was created with the Cubs thing, because the goat.
Yep.
And it's been around forever, and associated with that family. And it's actually underground, which is
that's cool.
I want to say it's on Ohio Street, so it's like it's kind of weird, but like it's underground, but it looks like a building too. And you still walk downstairs, and it's a dive. Right. But it's like really good cheeseburgers, and they do have shit on the menu. But like if you order anything other than cheeseburgers, I mean they're just like. No.
Yeah.
I mean, you get it, but like that's all they're cooking.
It's like going to Philadelphia and not getting a cheesesteak,
Yeah. I used to go to that one a lot.
Yeah. That sounds good. Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Pre-COVID and pre-high gas prices, I was up there, just all kinds of good places to eat.
What else we got? Rat to, whoops. Oh, Rat to Rat, Rat to Rat Rod, Rust to Hot Rod. That's a pretty cool name
That's
for
a
a
cool
channel.
name.
Welcome, sir. Eddie's Bon Air in Granite City, Illinois.
Yes,
Everyone should
Eddie's
go.
Fast. So that Fast Eddie's Bon Air.
Mm.
It's right on the Illinois side, and it's the same thing. It's really cool. I think it was originally called the Bon Air, and I want to say it was owned by Anheuser-Busch many years ago.
Oh.
But we used to go down there a lot. A lot of bikers go there, and tons of like you walk in, there's just cases of beer everywhere.
Yeah,
they
I know,
got burgers,
Patrick.
shrimp.
Patrick said, "Dang guys, I'm trying to lose weight, and you're making me hungry."
Oh man!
Oh, believe me, you're making me hungry too.
There's an old steakhouse in Chicago. It's been around forever. It's called Gene and Georgette's.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good place.
I always wanted to go to Chicago just to eat, just to try all the fare.
The thing about it is, like everyone, like anything inside the loop is really expensive and kind of like cliche-ish.
Yeah.
But like if you're outside the loop and like, I hate using this term, but if you know the ethnic neighborhoods pretty well, that's where you find the good shit, and
that's
it's very reasonable.
That's how St. Louis is. It's like you got to go on the outskirts.
The Hill, like if you go to the Hill in St. Louis, spend a lot of time there. Spend a lot of time there.
Oh, I always go to that. It's something Riff Brewery, and they've got some really good food. It's a little small dive place,
They've got a lot of good delis there too.
Mm-hmm.
And the Hill's a really good neighborhood. It's a fun one. I mean, you're right there over by the Missouri Botanical Gardens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're by the zoo and all that shit's right there. Yeah.
Yep.
There was a pizza place. It was called Emo's Pizza.
Yeah.
And my kids made a joke. They're like, "Yeah, the pizza cuts itself."
That's pretty good. I've been to Emo's.
We went to. It was good, but yeah, it was like, that's my kids. They're related to me. So they got to be smart asses.
Yeah, like Chicago, Chinatown's real bustling. And it's one of the only real Chinatowns in the United States. Like there's two of them. They say it's like San Francisco and Chicago, and it's in an old Italian neighborhood. And when the Italians were moving more north side, and the Chinese were moving more out of San Francisco, one of the only places that was really accepting to them was Chicago. So when you're in Chinatown, a lot of it's like you can tell it's a lot of old Italian architecture mixed with Chinese architecture. And food there's like you want some really good Chinese food. It's really good.
Hey, really Hunter, good. What's going on? Hunter.
Then you got Greek Town. It's been shrinking. Their Little Italy's not that big anymore. But you can go to Ukrainian Village on the west side past Humboldt Park, and it's find some really good food there.
Good food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
North side's more Polish and like Jewish food. There's a lot of delicatessens and
the delis are always good.
Yeah. Like you get in the Skokie area.
Don had a venison burger. Yeah, baby. Isn't there a place where the theme is the servers are dicks? Yeah, it's called Dick's Last Resort.
Yeah. No, the servers are assholes. That's I know what you're talking about. They yell at you and they'll throw napkins.
Oh yeah, it's we went to one when we went down to Destin. I know you're
Ed DeBevick's.
Yep, Ed DeBevick's. Yep. Go to Steel Fest in St. Louis. It's a 10-pound weight gain weekend. Yeah, I bet. Just watch Mike's video. Just now learned that blasphemy is Hunter. Yeah, that's Hunter. Yeah. Racers and Rods. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Jeff's on every live feed. Yes, Jeff is on every live feed.
I try to get as many as I can when I get time. Last night I felt bad because I didn't hop into Dr. Arts. But man, I was like machine shop all day, all night.
Yeah.
It's like I ain't leaving until this damn thing's done.
Yeah, I didn't get in live. I was commenting, but it was just like I just wasn't ready to be on camera.
I caught the last few minutes of Wilburn's with Ken.
Yeah, we got Ken over the 500 mark.
There's a place like the oldest Chinese restaurant in Chicago. It's actually an old Italian building. Like you walk up like a ton of stairs, and downstairs is closed. And it used to be a former restaurant. The upstairs used to be a bar, but it unfortunately it closed. COVID kind of killed it off. But
yeah,
it's called the Juan Cow.
really.
And yeah, and it been around forever, like literally forever, and it was known for like when the Italians were moving out of that area and coming in, the mob helped them out a lot, like establish stuff,
Oh, got
loan
you.
them money and shit.
Money, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's where
Sure they loaned them money.
Al Capone used to eat there a lot.
Okay, got you. Lovely weather, Mike. You making hay yet? I don't think he's ready to make hay yet, is he? Well, he might be, I guess.
I'm kind of intrigued on that video now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Juan Cow. Carne asada.
Juan Cow is so good.
When in Indy, get the Slippery Noodle. I have been to Slippery Noodle. That is killer, yes. Yeah, whenever we used to go for the bracket finals and stuff, we would hit every restaurant we could in Indy.
Yeah.
About one more week would be hay. Mike will be throwing hay. It's crazy. It grows that fast.
It's been crazy here because like
that's fucking.
We got so hot. My grass is like 3 times a week having to mow that shit.
Yep, I know. Yeah. Al Capone, the food didn't kill him then, no.
He died in Miami.
Going to Miami.
Yep.
He had like syphilis or something, didn't he, when he was
got into his brain? Yeah, and it got into his brain. And
yeah.
like when he was in Miami, like people are like he ended up like the mob set him up with like a house and all that. And all the money was gone, you know.
Yeah.
Just let
So
him
he
live.
just
But he
withered
was
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Wendy, how you doing?
St. Patty's Day in Chicago was a whole lot of fun when they dye the river green.
Yeah,
I mean, it's already kind of green anyway, but you know,
doesn't take much. It's cool to watch them do that, though.
It is. It is.
I watched a video of it. I think it was last year. I was watching it. And they were putting the dye in there. I'm like, how the hell do they dye a whole river? You know.
The thing is that river's kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah.
I've seen them do it, and there's like these, like they have barrels, and you wouldn't realize it, but there's so much current in that water anyway, and it just starts going.
Yeah, I saw it. I remember they were dumping it in, and it was just like you could see it swirl, and then,
Yeah.
And it's like neon green.
Yeah, it goes from puke green to neon green. But their parade up there is really cool.
Yeah,
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going for that. I like doing St. Patrick's Day myself.
Yeah.
Mower's broke, tall, Ken says.
Buy a goat, it's cheaper.
Yeah. Never trust a bookkeeper, just ask Al. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got both my mowers running. Yeah, the grass is. Well, I even planted grass like where the camper was. It messed it up. It's already 4 or 5 inches tall. Like shit. I had a guy bring me a cord of firewood and drop it off. And he dumped it. He's like, "Man, is that new grass?" And I was like, "Yeah, it just freaking blew up. Yeah,
fast it's all growing."
Yeah. Unfinished project has goats.
Yeah.
I want some chickens.
I used to raise chickens.
Yeah.
It's nice. And all
hey,
layers.
LB, what's happening? LB Bruins is in here.
LB's in the house.
Yeah, LB in the house. What else?
It almost feels like a Monday. Like I tell my coworkers,
it does, man.
There's 4 Mondays a week and a Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Henry's Hot Rod Garage is in here. How you doing, sir? We're doing fine. Yeah, it's just been, I didn't go to work yesterday. I took a bereavement day Friday and Monday. And I think we're going to have her. She didn't want a funeral, so I think we're going to have a celebration probably on Memorial Day weekend. So. You still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Just got like really quiet. I think the air conditioning kicked on here in the house, so it was like, "The fuck is going on?" You know. NSB.
The guy with the real
Dr.
cars.
Jason's garage. 2 hacks chilling.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. It is just 2 hacks right here.
It's been one of
What's up,
yeah.
Travis?
No shit.
What's happening, Travis? How you doing, bub? Big Mike's mom had a goat dairy, milked goats every morning before school. Yeah. Oh, Travis is working a night shift. That's what's up.
Yep.
I figured that's what it was, and I didn't see him yesterday either.
I talked to him last week, and yeah, he works like 5 to 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That makes for a long freaking night, don't it?
It would. It would.
Yeah, it's definitely just slow. Dr. Hart jumped on here earlier, and he was like, "Man, it was like dead after 8 o'clock last night." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, I was
I
busting
was like,
away.
"I
was tired.
apologize, dude." And he's like, "Oh, I know you had shit going on." So
Seems like everyone had like a really busy weekend, so everyone was probably half dead.
just pooped, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I was, and I know that.
I need a core guy to buy my Hemi and 8-speed trans. Yeah. I'm assuming that must be the modern Hemi, but in the 8-speed transmission. Ouch. Some weird shit going on in my house. I swear it's haunted sometimes.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, man.
Down here by myself, and there's creepy ass noises. Tell Mrs. Hoopty I got an adjustment today. First time ever. Now I really sound like Eddie Money. Yeah, the late sunset does make it a long drive.
No, Patrick, you're not going to put your pan in that cart, are you? No, like I have a cradle that it's made for the engine, and these really janky caster wheels, put it on there, rolled it, and they snapped.
Mm.
So I got some really heavy duty casters, just made a wooden platform. We'll lag it to it, make it easy to move around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Henry's hot rod. He's asking if this is a green screen. No, this is it's just a backdrop, like a canvas. I bought it on Amazon. I used to be in my actual garage, and I would hang it up behind me, but it got cold one winter, and I was like, I got old, like fucking, I'm not going in the garage anymore. It does have heat, but it just, when it gets really cold, it's not fun.
Cold weather sucks.
Yeah, and we have a lot of it here.
Yep.
So everybody's complaining it's hot. I'm like, nope, I ain't complaining.
I love it. I love it.
Like I can put on shorts and hide in shade.
Yep.
LB says, "What have you done with my Corinthian leather?"
Fine, Corinthian. Well, Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah, fine, Corinthian leather.
Corinthian.
My grandmother had a Cordoba. She bought it brand new in '76. The one that just passed away. It was white with a black interior. It had the 400 in it, and it came with the little Corinthian leather keychains. And
ooh,
yeah, it was pretty.
That would have been a pretty cool. That'd be a cool car today.
Yeah. That's why I'm real fond of that Magnum that my friend's dad still has. I'm like, man, one of these days I would really like to get that car back on the road, because it's the same car pretty much, and it has the if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure it has the T-tops in it also.
Oh, very cool.
And like the flip down headlights. It was pimp.
That would be very cool.
Yeah, it does look like a green screen, Henry. You're right, but yeah, it's real. Like those are Those are real carburetors back here. Well, there's another one over here. You can't see it. There's a Holly and an Edelbrock and all my other crap. So, and then I've got some little LED light thingies back here. I have a remote somewhere for them.
Fancy.
Yeah, fancy. I found this setting the other day by accident. Let's see if we can get it to do it. So when you talk, it flashes the same with your voice. Ooh, that does stop. So when you talk, it changes color.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. So like now it's set green and then it starts flashing around. It's weird, but the camera can't pick it up right, so it changes the color of my face. Not that it helps my face any, that's for sure. So yeah, it's my little studio in the corner of my basement. Yeah, love the Cordoba, definitely.
Yeah, definitely a cool car.
I'm telling you, some weird shit. I think it's outside because I got a window right here behind me. Disco, yep, definitely. Looks like the cops. Yeah. It was like one night I was playing music and I hit that button by accident. I'm like, what is going on, man? It was freaking out, you know. It was going crazy. Yeah, and flip-flops for sure. Whoops. My water's sweating all over me.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm really ready for good warm weather.
Yeah, NSB, those and the Amoco brake lays, yep. Yep, they're going away. It's at the shop my brother works at, the old shop I used to work at. There's an old one from probably the late 50s, early 60s, and that machine is the straightest one I've ever worked on. And I always tell them, like, if you're going to get rid of that thing, you call me. I'll come get it.
Yes, some of those like niche things are just dying, and it's kind of sad.
Mhm.
Turning
Yep.
rotors, and all that. It's like,
yep, turn rotors, turning drums. I turned flywheels on it before. I've turned down all kinds of shit on it before, you know. Yeah, it might be my dog, Wendy. You might be right, but Jason must be after Jason.
yeah.
I got my mask. I'll just ward him off. It's got cat hair on or something. Yeah. Recorn radiators. Yeah, that was a thing. They don't do that shit anymore. There used to be radiator shops everywhere, and man, you can't hardly find one.
Yeah, there's a lot that's just unfortunately going away. TV repairman. When's the last time you saw that?
Yeah.
Or radio repair, any of that?
My father-in-law was a TV repairman. Yeah. Been working on Amoco late. Yep. Yeah, those things I love those things. They're awesome. Yeah, definitely a dying breed. Yeah, rebuilding master cylinders and wheel cylinders and calipers. Yeah. I actually did rebuild some calipers the other day for a friend of mine. He's got an old Corvette and couldn't find shit for it. So I was like, yeah, get the kit. I'll rebuild it. What's up, Rob?
Not only that, just rebuilding cylinder heads. They just replace them nowadays.
Yeah, it's like the machine shops here in town. Yeah, the labor's so high now. They're like, man, we'll just order you a reman and just send it right to your house for you. You know,
my neighbor just moved in like in fall, and like last year I mowed because he didn't have a mower yet. And he bought a new John Deere, I don't know, 46-inch deck, nothing major. He drilled this stump. I mean, just waylaid it.
Oh no!
And he asked me if I knew how to work on that stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's not that hard, And he took it in, and it had a bent blade and a bent spindle, and the deck kind of got bent.
Right.
And they told him $900.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I took a big truck. We've got we call them medium dumps. They're big, fucking Freightliners. Big dump truck, air brakes, the whole nine. And took it to the shop to drop it off for some warranty work. And I was standing there talking to a guy, and I'm looking over his shoulder, and I was like, "Does that say $200 an hour flat rate?" And he was like, "Yeah, we just raised it up." I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
They told him 150 an hour, and then
Mhm.
parts, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm like, if you, I told him, I said, man, here's a whole spindle kit, all three blades, and it was like
Mhm.
$160 with the belt.
Right.
And I'm like, if you buy that, I'll replace it. He's like, what about the bend? I'm like, heat it and beat it,
Mhm. Just get
and
it where it'll
just,
clear and don't
yeah,
run into
and
nothing
just,
no more.
if you want it pretty, sand it so it doesn't rust, and throw some John Deere yellow
Mhm.
on it and put it back together. Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Oh, Rob's helping Dad set up the bills and shit. Yeah. Well,
I
Friday
had
before we were
another
getting ready to leave.
coworker.
Whoops. Breaking up there, brother man.
I am.
Yeah, you're good now. I think you just hit a slow spot there. Yeah, Friday before we we're getting ready to leave, the air conditioner pooped out. So the outdoor unit, the condenser fan quit running on it. So I took the what is it, the capacitor and the motor, and went down to this little. We got a little motor shop. I don't know, 15 minutes from here towards town. Picked all that shit up and put it together before I came back. That was like $180 just for the parts.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine what they would have got me for if they had to do a repair. It would have been nuts.
Yeah, they had a whatchamacallit, coworker. His daughter's like little 1.5 or 1.6 EcoBoost thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Daughter was driving and the timing belt snapped, skipped
Yep.
time,
Mm-hmm.
and told him $3,000.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, because they got to probably pull the head off of it and get the valves fixed and whatnot.
Yeah, $3,000.
We've got a few of those Escape EcoBoosts at work, and I've had two of them I've had to take back because they have this ominous, you can't find it coolant leak. Well, I guess there's an imperfection in the block, so they actually put a short block in it, put your head back on, and go from there. And it's warranty. It's like, man, that must suck for guys. I hope the guys can do them fast enough to make money. Just closing out the night, hoping to pour some blanks tomorrow for my spacer plate project. That's cool. Yeah, Rob's went out. $577 for 3 pounds of R22. Son of a bitch. Diesel in Nova is $575. I saw it the other day. It was $550.
$487 on the way home for just 87.
Yeah, jeez.
It is just ridiculous.
We have a marathon that just opened, luckily, the street over, and they're like doing like a gas war. They had it for $4.99, and then if I put the app on my phone, they gave me 20 more cents off a gallon. So I was like, okay, I'll play. Take it easy, LB. Always love having you by. He usually gets a good joke in there every now and again. Oh, $5.99 unfinished project said.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal.
He's over
it's
on
not
the coast.
Sustainable. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is not sustainable.
Nope.
And I just hate when you hear, well, it'll be okay. No, it's like really affecting everything,
Take it easy,
like
Travis.
We have a huge lake not far from here, right? And it's just known for fishing and boating. It's always packed.
Mm-hmm. What lake is that?
It's Clinton Lake.
Clinton Lake? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nuclear power plant reservoir lake.
Okay.
Man-made. It's about 40 minutes from me, maybe 30, 40 minutes.
Okay.
And a friend of mine went out there, and he said it was dead. It's absolutely dead. And normally this time of year, especially in the morning, it's packed full of fishermen. And he said it was dead.
The lake that I went to is usually just a madhouse because it's a small man-made lake. No, nothing. They usually fly like the small airplanes over with the advertisements on it. Nope. Sucks. And then, now they're telling us the electricity is going to more than double. I'm like, how the fuck are people going to be able to pay their bills? Like my wife was talking about, she works in a hospital, and she says, people get crazy when it gets hot because they don't have any AC. I was like, wait till they can't pay for the electricity to run the AC. You're going to have more fucking crazy people.
Yeah. And that, it's just like, if you can't, property taxes are going up for a whole lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Road tax, property tax.
Everything's going up. I literally had somebody. I just don't understand why everything's so expensive at the grocery store. Well, they don't fucking grow it there.
Yeah, it has to get there. Which
Yeah, and
is,
then yeah,
you see these guys filling up their rigs, and it's over $1,000 to put fuel in this bitch.
Yep.
You know, they hold 100 gallons of fuel, and it's killing us too. We got to be real careful. Like I had to, all the trucks have like an auto shut off. They run for 15, 20 minutes, and then they'll shut down. And the guys always have me turn it off in the wintertime, so they got heat. Well, now
Yeah.
they're pissed because they won't run. I was like, hey guys, I have to do this. This, they're telling me that, and we've got GPSs on them, so they know if they're sitting there idle. And like, if they see that sitting idle in more than 5 minutes, they're coming. You're going to be in big trouble.
I agree, Tom. But yeah, I mean, it's.
Yeah, revolution is around the corner. You're right.
I mean, the thing is like the middle class is the biggest in the nation, and they're the buying power, right? We don't have all the money, but we're the buying power.
Yep.
And if you don't have the extra money to go to these cool restaurants like we're talking about, or go boating, or build cars,
people are going to lose their shit.
Well, I mean, what happens? It all trickles down.
Yeah.
If there's not the demand for people eating, there's not the demand in stores.
We have no expendable funds anymore because it's all
what do you do?
bills.
Yeah.
My grandpa told me one time, and I thought he was crazy as hell, but he said, not in my lifetime, but probably in your lifetime, you could go into a store with a wheelbarrow full of dollar bills and not be able to buy a loaf of bread because money ain't worth shit.
Yep.
They just keep printing it.
I've lived in my house for 2.5 years,
and
my electricity bill with gas has doubled, and the usage is the same, if not a little bit less.
Yeah, mine should be less now because, I've got less people here, but water, I work for a water company. I mean, it's up. Yeah, in the working class, you're right.
Yep.
Big Mike says people make fun of you last year for yeah. I've been digging into my meat stock. Like, I'm not going to the fucking grocery store. I told my wife that. I'm like, we're going to eat everything that's here.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
And that's the whole thing is like that even trickles down. People aren't buying the steak, and they're not buying.
I can't afford
whatever.
it.
It's like what happens to the producers? They get hit.
Yeah, bag of grass seed, $27. I know. I just bought grass seed. It's retarded.
Yeah.
Poor John Wilburn still gone, probably smoothing over that situation. I don't know. I mean, he's the proponent of the race. I mean, if you got a problem, would have to be with him or Buzz, I guess. I don't know. I mean, how the fuck did you have a problem with those guys anyway?
I have no idea.
My God.
John and Buzz are great guys.
Yeah, like I said, I have no ill feelings for anyone, so we all have our own shit to deal with,
That whole fuel prices, I mean, it's just
I know.
Everything.
Yeah.
And the electric thing's not the answer, and it just really annoys me when it's like, well, just buy an electric car.
No.
Who can afford it? Who can afford it? I'm the type of guy where,
and they're not cheap.
That's my daughter's car, right? And like I drive a car. Yeah, it's a Volkswagen. I drive a car that's 15 years old, 1 billion miles. I don't like car payments, and I'll just.
Excuse me.
Then you.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, my truck's a 2006. Like,
I mean, what's the average electric car? $70,000.
Oh yeah, at least.
So then it's like, okay, you buy an electric car, $70,000. What kind of payment is that?
Yeah. $1,200 a month. Hate to see with a load of concrete. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That is going to cost you. The delivery fee is going to be the bitch. Our largest beef supplier farm closed. Damn, Tom, that sucks. Well, it's because nobody can afford to buy the cow. It's too expensive.
Yeah. It all trickles down like that. I don't think people really understand that when they do certain things in life, when they just think it's going to be okay. It's like.
NSB said the cheapest Tesla's around $50K.
Oh yeah, 50. It's.
I don't care how much it is. I'm not fucking buying one.
There's no way. There's no way.
No.
No way.
I've worked on them. I don't like them. Their redundant systems are not redundant. I'll just let you know. The shit fails all the time. Not just one brand. I'm just saying in general, And the transmissions are fucking expensive. They're, continuously variable, some weird shit. And like a Honda or a Toyota, you're lucky if you can even find one when the transmission goes out. Because nobody will rebuild them because they're complicated as shit and too expensive, What's up, Dust Devil?
Brian. Yeah, it's just crazy how insane. Absolutely insane.
It's depressing, and it's like, y'all, the last 3 years are like, oh, it can't get any worse. Oh, well, hold my beer. It can't get any worse. Oh.
Well, now it's hold my crack pipe.
Yeah, so now it's, And we got people like over here in my neighborhood. This guy, everybody's got him on camera at like 3 o'clock in the morning. He rolls up to your house. If you left your fucking car unlocked, he just ransacks it. A friend of ours down the street, they went through both of their cars, and it's like,
yeah, that's
fucker better hope I don't hear him getting in my car, because I'll guarantee you there ain't nothing in my car worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to like the results. You will not be satisfied with the results.
No. Nope.
Used to win Junimans. They used to win big money for breeding beef. Oh, I bet. That's a shame,
Yep.
What's
really sad is like the unemployment numbers are massively incorrect. Record job growth. No, people went back to work, but we're still millions under where we were at in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And when people say, well, it's record unemployment, record job growth, then why is there labor shortages?
Mm-hmm.
Why is stuff closing at 4 when it's open till 10?
Yeah.
Why are, places that were normally 24/7 on a very limited staff?
I went yesterday when I was going to get oven cleaner. I was like, well, I'll just run to the dollar store real quick because it's easier to get in and out of than Kroger. It was closed due to staffing issues. That was late.
Same thing.
2 o'clock.
I left the machine shop on Sunday, and it's a ways from my house, 30, 40 miles. And I hit another small town, Dollar General, grabbing some whatever.
Yeah, that's what this was, or Family Dollar, yeah.
I walk right up, and it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, closed. And it says, we will be closing at, blah, blah, blah time today due to staffing shortages. It's like,
how is this possible?
How is that possible? Well, we have a truck stop about 15 miles from my house, and old 66 used to go right by it. Now it's where like 55 South goes.
Okay.
And it's a huge truck stop. It's called Dixie's.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been around for eons. And they've always had a restaurant inside there, like a buffet and restaurant. I mean, it didn't matter what time. Everything might not be open, but you could still eat.
Right.
And Saturday, my son had a track tournament and then a baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to go to this place outside of Springfield that was this like hot rod. It's like an old shop, but turned into a bar and grill. And it's got 2 old funny cars on it and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And the Levi Ray and Shoop team, I think, owns it, but it was way too packed, So I'm like, oh, we'll hit the Dixie on the way home. And it was closed. And I'm like, closed? And they're like, yeah, Sundays we close at like 3 p.m. on some days. And I'm like, it's a freaking truck stop.
He doesn't have a car, Dan. He doesn't leave it running. He rides a bike. He says the guy leaves his car running and steal his car. Like, no, he rides up on a bike.
Yeah.
He's a loser. Traveling nurses, yeah. That truck stop. Yeah, it's crazy. I just don't get it. Well, it was like when I went to that little electric motor shop. It's on the kind of rundown end of town,
Yeah.
I'm going down, and there was just groups of people sitting on their front porch. Like, why aren't you at work?
Yeah.
Like, how can you survive? Like, who's giving you money? Obviously the government, I guess, but
that's what I was talking to a friend of mine. What I don't understand is like, we're still a few million people under than we were. And then before that, what happened? We're still under quite a bit. How are these people working? Well, one, how are they living?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is how can you sustain? I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm working and barely fucking making it. Like, how can you just be sitting on the front porch drinking a beer and smoking a cigarette and
Yeah.
It's like I think Ken was gonna try and get in here. He had me put the link.
We have a one of our local Casey's like general
gas
store, we
station.
don't call it
Yeah,
gas station.
yeah. We've got a couple here.
Usually like 2 or 3 people work in it, and I stopped in there and went inside like nobody. A lady comes around inside. She was the only one working.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
What's up, Ken?
Mr. Ken.
Hey, so Mike posted his reasoning for why he dropped out. Did you guys see it?
No, I didn't watch
No,
it. I'm
I
gonna
haven't
go watch
watched
it here in
it,
a
yeah.
few minutes.
Well, no, like he posted it as a comment in the chat. He replied to my comment asking what the problem was. So this is the dumbest thing
On
I've
my
ever.
video, he did.
No,
on
his video.
Oh,
I put a
okay.
comment, and he replied to that comment. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well, John Wilburn replied to it. So the problem is, and I was there when all this went down. Like I was in, I forget whose live it was, but it was me, John, Mike, and whoever was hosting. I don't remember. John was trying to tell Mike that, the live, there's a lot of people wanting to do lives. True, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And then
Yeah.
everybody should start working together so we can hand off lives with that new feature that they came out with.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to figure that out.
So
Actually,
that way the audience gets moved from live to live,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and
Actually,
Mike
Jeff
took
was on
that as Wilburn telling him when and when he couldn't have a live.
That did not happen because I was on that live.
And it's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life because I was there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Ken.
Like, I'm not trying to, like, I'm getting tired of, how do I say this? This event's getting pretty big and there's a lot of people showing up to it, but there's also a lot of people coming out of the woodwork, if you get my meaning.
Yeah.
And some of these people need to go outside and touch grass. Like,
touch it or smoke it. Chill.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I don't want to like be mean to anybody because Mike seemed like he was okay, but like this is just the hottest take that is the dumbest hottest take I've ever heard of in my life. Because like you need to read his comment talking about how he's not going to be told what to do with his personal equipment. He pays for his internet. And it's like,
you can do a live whenever you want.
You can, like, John never said you couldn't do a live whenever you wanted. He was just saying if a bunch of people that are in your same interest group are wanting to do a live on that same night, work together so you can like keep on rolling into. And I just, it's like that meme with Picard from Star Trek, just with his hand
face palm.
Yeah, face palm. That it's just that's the only thing I can do. It's just so.
I'm reading it right now.
But anyway,
that is insane.
Tall Garage. Yeah, he made 500 last night. Yep.
Tall.
Ken did it.
Hey, Ken. I don't know if you were on here or not when I said, but remember my push rods that went missing?
Yeah.
They came in today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's got a spare set now.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Tom. I made 500, buddy.
So if I ever decide to make the mistake of building another big block Ford, at least I got those on hand.
Hey.
Heavens Mopar. Good to see you, bud. Big Mike.
Big Mike in the Hoopty Barn and Heavens Mopar.
Big Mike, yeah. There's Blake. Yeah, definitely.
Brian. Nice to see you, bud. Oh.
Yeah, it's like my son. I was having, he was telling about how his job, he's just got to work his way up, and I've told him many times, like, this job you have to have very thick skin. Being in the line of work that we're in, like, to put it blunt, it's like you can't be a pussy. You have to
Yes.
be able to take a knock, and then once you gain the respect of those older grouchy mechanics, then they're going to respect you, and they're not going to pick on you anymore, but you have to get through that transitional period.
That's how it was in my job for sure.
And there are some guys that just, they can't get through that point, man. I feel bad for them because a lot of them are going to be good mechanics, but it's like, bruh.
Well, hey, I gotta say though, on that point, that like sometimes the atmosphere in these shops with all these old timers, like, yeah, you don't be a pussy, but also these guys can just be plain out dickheads. Like, it can be for lack of a better term, and I hate saying it like this, it can be a toxic atmosphere.
Yeah,
like it's just like you shouldn't want to work there because these guys are all just dickheads. It ain't like rag on the new guy. It's just like be an asshole,
just be rude to everybody. Yeah. Oh, I know. I've been in that situation a few times. I'm like, yeah, I'm just not gelling real well here. I think I'm gonna
on the bright side though. If this is a bright side, all the woke culture going on right now, it's definitely having an impact on that kind of shit. Like, you can't be an asshole like that because you're probably gonna get your company sued.
Yep.
But at the same time, with what you're saying is like, I work for a large corporation where there is a lot of woke stuff, right? And it's probably a good thing I spend over 80% of my time at home. And a friend of mine, she was telling me like her job is ultra professional. She's got to give like the constructive criticism feedback in a non-personal way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's probably my age-ish, early 40s. And the people that work under her are like early 20s, right? And she's constantly like, I want out of management. Like I do. And I'm like, well, why? She's just like, because any constructive feedback, criticism is meant to like help you, right? It is like, you're attacking me, and constant. And she got an HR thing, and and it's like attacking.
Happened.
Like, this is by the book, the constructive criticism. Like, here's what you should be doing. Here's what you're not. Here's how you need to improve. I'll help you. Blah blah blah. You're doing a great job in this, but hey, let's work on this. You're attacking me. So yeah, that's the other part of that spectrum.
Yeah, that's the other extreme of the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Like, it for sure goes both ways, but like I said, like I remember stuff from like just like, I don't know, 10 years ago when I started working there. I remember stuff happening that would get that place sued into oblivion these days.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Oh yeah,
like you guys are so lucky you got away with that shit for as long as you did.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely.
But yeah, there needs to be like that middle ground. Like the whole thing is like, I always say it, and I know this probably isn't the best thing when I bring it up, like this diversity and inclusion board that I got put on, which is probably a mistake because I don't toe the woke stuff. I told them like my take on it is, if you're a human being, I respect you. Like, if you show up to work, I don't care what you are, who you are, age, I don't care any of that. Like, you come here to work. I respect you, you respect me. Very simple, right? Very simple. I honestly don't care what you are. Like, if a dogger thumbs and learn how to talk, cool. Age, race, sex, gender, you name it. I don't give a shit. Just show up to work and that's it. But what about this? Don't care. What about this? Don't care. It's like,
right? It's like they can't do that because they can't just come to work and work because like their identity is so focused on that aspect of them, whatever it is, be it race or sex.
Well, they used to always talk about like identity politics, and I get that because that's sensationalism. But when it comes into work, it's totally different. Hey, there's Cousin Eddie.
Oh, Garage, what's up?
Hey, man.
I'm kind of jealous. I don't have that spike of hair to like hold anchor.
Yeah, I have
me neither, John.
To do this.
Oh, what else is going on?
So I seen your comment on Mike's video. It was very solid. Yeah, I can't even
Dude, you're sitting there, right? Okay, I don't want to drive any attention to, but it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. So we have 54 no name 500 channels alone. Just no name 500 channels, right?
Yeah.
We didn't even count the other channels. And it's just we get stuff all week, and we're human too. Stuff gets under our skin, it bugs us, that happens in the world of,
Oh.
And anyway, he just got out of joint thinking I was talking about him, and I wasn't. I was never talking about him. But man, what a reaction! All right, so
yeah,
no problem. But I'll tell you, it's really telling that you're asking him what happened, and you're there.
Yeah, like
that's really telling.
It took him explaining it for me to understand where he was coming from. And I'm just like,
exactly.
You got what out of that?
I'm telling you, and that's the thing. So, look, I told him, I said, hey man, you saw what I wrote. I said, I apologize. Did not mean to hurt your feelings. Was not talking to you. And there's nothing else I can do, right? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, but John, you're an approachable guy. Like, it's pretty simple to fire off an email or make a phone call. Like, hey, man, what's up with this? Just get clarification.
People all the time. So anyway, that's one of those what in the frig things. So anyway, whatever. On we move, and all the other few hundred people that want to come and have a good time, we're going to do that. I and I don't have a problem in the world with that guy.
He's
one of those crazy
great guy.
World things, right?
Yeah,
it's just all in perspective and just how it.
Yeah.
My
last
interpretation. That's what I was trying to come up with.
Yeah, my last 2 cents on it are like this passive aggressive shit. It's like if you have a problem, politely contact a person and explain the problem and see if you can solve said problem before you make a video addressing something no one knew was a problem.
Seriously, but anyway. That's not how everybody wants to handle things. So whatever. I'm not, Anyway, whatever. That's off list. Or you should have been anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, anyway.
John, we still love you, man.
It's May. It's May. It must be like, we're 135 days out. It's like I need the hand grenade, with the component department plaque. It just feels like it's the month for that.
Remember the one the one like so many minutes to midnight was the book about like nuclear war or whatever, and the clock was always ticking. It's like you need that,
I mean, man, we're trying to have so much fun with this thing, and we're just doing our best. Like,
right?
We Dust Devil's in here. I send Dust Devil the clock, right? I mean, we do stuff like that because
John, you could take a dump on my porch and I'd probably laugh at it. I'm just saying that.
Anyway.
Yeah, that clock was cool though. You sent him. I remember that.
Yeah, that is funny. Yeah. That is comical.
Yeah, I want to put that in the commercial I'm working on for the event.
Oh, that'd be
you're working on a commercial? That'd be awesome. Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, there's the eclipse thing. This is true.
You know what?
Friday the 13th, we had an eclipse. Yes.
Yeah.
People are like just honestly right now, and people are just probably not in the best mood the way everything in the world's going anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of. Let me tell you. I mean,
it's just getting fucked up, and like
we all have our stresses. I mean,
we do.
Man, I've got a pile on me right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Like all this stuff with that house is one thing, right? And then we have genuine problems and things to deal with, right? Like, I mean, you got deadlines, you got things to pay for and all of that. And then we have all the general administrative stuff. And it just, so this stuff just goes on for weeks and weeks. And then, we'll get on like a live with Dr. Art or with Jason or with Dust Devil or one of these social lives. And we'll vent a little bit. And Dallas does it too. But anyway, woo.
Yeah. We get it. Like I said, I've had my share of shit this week. That's for sure.
Well, the moon thing is spot on. My ex-wife, she worked at a nursing home, and every full moon, them old folks would just go buck wild. It was always a nightmare.
Buck wild in a good way? or in a
sometimes.
bad way.
Mostly bad, but
My
Well,
wife.
my dad was a cop forever, and he always said, full moon. That's
hmm
true. Yes, you know.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
wife
there's
works in
something
the
to it.
hospital, and she says I haven't got to talk to her because she's gone before I get home. But yeah, she'll probably say, "Oh yeah, it was nuts this week,"
Yep.
And it's getting hot. People get
Yep.
crazy when it's hot,
People get
and yeah, like Tom says, full moons are no joke.
that is for sure.
It definitely has some draw.
I'm just trying to get a goddamn Thunderbird done.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah,
That motor looks
know?
really good, man.
Thank you.
yeah. The engine does look good.
It turned out pretty good.
I did get to work on my stuff this weekend. That was nice. So, but anyway,
Deadline's cracking, and I've
It
got a
is.
lot of work to do.
It is,
And
yeah.
You're way ahead of schedule.
I'll be all right. The thing is, there was some delays, obviously, with parts and all that shit. Kyle has been doing a full kitchen remodel, ran into delays with that, and unfortunately, shop was just really full, so I really couldn't go there and do anything. Plus, I couldn't anyway because I'm, been working on an engine. So, but yeah, we're gonna get it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's one of these things where you try to centralize everything into the same day. As many people, as many projects, as many channels, and everything you can get to all hone in on this one day. And it's not possible to get it 100.0%.
Oh,
right.
No.
It's not. It's not possible. And honestly, John, I got thinking about this. I was talking to a friend of mine, and actually, I don't have any friends. I just paid him to talk to me. But he said something about wasn't the race earlier in the year, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm glad it's not. I mean, if you look at it with
days.
yeah, but if you think about it, it's probably a good thing that happened for a lot of people because of supply chain issues, life, trying to get stuff done.
Yep. Yeah, that was kind of a blessing. That was a month earlier, wasn't it?
I think so. Something like that. No, I thought it was more than that. I thought it was in July. Wasn't it in July, John?
No, it was originally going to be August. Was it 26th, 27th of August?
Yeah, I think it was
35 days.
35 days.
You got
so you would have, if it was the old thing, you would have only had 100 days today.
Yeah, that would have been pressing.
Yeah, I would have been I would have been really, yeah.
That would have definitely been pressing.
Well, we said a long time back that for the most part, the people who that 35 days isn't going to help anybody.
No,
it's the people who could get it done in 35, could get it done in the new time frame or the shorter time frame. They could have got it done in 30 days. And the people who needed 35 more probably wouldn't get it done in 2 more years.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of thing.
It's
so there's only very few people that the 35 actually helps, but there will be a few. Yeah. There will be a few people that really have their stuff on track, and that 35 is the difference between FedEx arriving with their parts and not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could be a handful of people that 35 makes the difference for.
And like right now with my work, like we're really busy, and I can't do it. But like if I had the ability, I would take a month straight and just not sleep for a month and just
throw down. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just not going to happen. But
yeah, I'm bad about it. I get in the zone, and it's like
I get in the zone, and I don't want to stop.
I even had my GoPro out there yesterday, and I didn't even turn it on. I was just like, boom, boom, like this is what I want. I'm gonna get the engine and everything out of the truck, get it separated, clean the transmission up, get it ready to take apart.
Yep.
And I accomplished it. So
you get in the zone, you just don't want to stop.
Yeah, it's like then I realized, oh crap,
it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, don't do it,
don't
Jeff.
do it. Yeah.
No, I don't need any of that. I'm already high strung enough.
No, you don't need any of that.
Dude, you'd never sleep.
No.
Yeah, I know.
That's where the zombies came from.
A friend of mine, law enforcement, and he deals a lot with the meth stuff, right? Where they raid a lot of that crap. And some of the stuff that he has told me when they raid these places is just absolutely insane. And then it's either that or they're dealing with like ODs because of fentanyl and they have the Narcan,
Mhm.
and how like the stories he tells me about how people react. Like one guy was legitimately like dead, right? And they're doing all this stuff, and all of a sudden they do try once more because they have to,
They
and
jump away.
he jumped awake and was
Yep.
like, "What are you doing?" He's trying to button his shirt back up. He's like, "You messed my shirt up," and just started walking around like nothing had happened. They're like, "Dude,
Yep.
you were dead." He's like, "No, I wasn't." He's like, "Yeah, you were dead."
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah, my wife
that's,
says
yeah.
that they'll come in coded, and they'll hit
Yeah.
them with a shot, and they just stand up. They're mad at you because you messed up their buzz.
Yeah, yeah.
But she's like, they're flat, like no pulse, no nothing, like they're dead.
He said this guy was like turning blue in the lips and everything.
Yep.
And he said that they have some people come to and they are so like aggressive sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
or they just come to and they're like, "Hey, John, how you doing, man? 135 days, huh? Cool. I better go take some more of this and get working on that car."
So, I sell real estate for a living, and a few years ago, I go to show this condo, right? And the condo next to it had outside corridors. The condo next to it had police tape all over it.
You're like, oh, this is great,
hazardous, and all this stuff. Well, anyway, come to find out, it was somebody it was like supposedly there was meth or something, but it didn't turn out to be. It didn't turn out to be. So anyway, they rope this thing off and make everybody think that it's a Superfund site next door for days. And it turns out it wasn't anything at all.
Oh boy.
I mean, look what they did to the poor neighbor over here trying to sell a condo.
Yeah.
So when those meth houses get busted, the state or they come in, they spray all this shit, right? And clean it, whatever.
Yeah.
And there was one local here, it's been a while, where it was like on a farm, right? And they had been making meth, this, that, and the other, and the place got raided and they all went to jail. One of their meth buddies was in prison, didn't know this, right? And they had came in, cleaned this place, all this stuff, on and on and on, and it was up for sale. This guy gets out of prison and goes back to his, meth friend, whatever you want to call it. Mexican Americans is what we call them, And this is no joke. He knew where a stash was. So he goes there thinking, oh, the house is for sale. They must have moved. And he finds some of the hidden meth, smokes it, gets sick, almost dies, has to go to the hospital. And they traced it back to that spraying stuff. He actually sued and won.
Wow.
I know. That's just the state of Illinois for you. And it's like,
wow,
you have got to be
kidding. That's our justice system, period.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, anyway, yeah. We definitely reached the weird hour. And I think
because I live in farm area, man. So all the anhydrous ammonia and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Air
biscuit eaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call them mosquitoes here.
Oh man. Tweakers.
Yeah, definitely tweakers. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to jump off here. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I appreciate everybody stopping by.
Yeah, I still have real work to do.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It just never stops.
No, it doesn't.
Never.
No, I gotta get ready for tomorrow and get the dogs. Excuse me. Be on him. So, but anyway, yeah. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Everybody joining the chat. Everybody's well wishes for my loss. I appreciate that. And I guess I'll just see you guys next week if I don't see you beforehand. I'm sure I probably will. So
yeah.
Y'all take care. We'll see you.
See you, John.
Yeah. Peace out.
See you, John. See you, Ken. See y'all. Get out there and fix something. Okay.